Welcome to Mood Riffs, where we look at mood moving the markets and major trends right now. In today's episode, we listen to the screams coming from the NFT and cryptocurrency markets, and we take a look at the negative mood tearing its way through the world's political leaders. In the first half of 2021, Christie's auction house sold 93 million in NFTs. So far this year, amid a 15% decline in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the auction house's NFT sales have totaled only 4.8 million. Christie said the market for NFTs is facing its first real endurance test. The first 6 months of 2022 were tumultuous for the NFT market. NonFungible.com noted that the well-known NFTs are dropping back to their floor prices while panic grips investors and the market moves out of bull territory into a bear market. Bloomberg Businessweek looked at another financial market facing hard times, cryptocurrencies. The article told the story of Three Arrows Capital, one of the most important hedge funds in crypto. In November, when Bitcoin fell from its peak of more than 68,000, the fund's founders were optimistic that the cryptocurrency would rebound. Social mood was still trending positively, pushing the Dow Jones Industrial Average toward a record close in early January. The founders borrowed cash to place big bets on Bitcoin's recovery, but Bitcoin continued to sink. Three Arrows Capital declared bankruptcy on July 1st, as Bitcoin traded below 20,000. Artnet said that with crypto prices down nearly 70% since November, the bear market screaming therapy group on Telegram has become a viral sensation where members post their own screeches, moans, and wails as a way to cope after several months of getting wrecked in the market. If negative mood continues to be dominant in the financial markets, the screaming will have just begun. Negatively trending mood on a global scale turned July into a tragic month for leaders. In Japan, former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was shot to death by a man with a homemade gun. Reuters noted that the killing stunned Japan, where firearms are strictly regulated and political violence is extremely rare. It is said the last time a former or sitting prime minister was killed in Japan was 1936, during the country's military buildup in the years before World War II. In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Boris Johnson turned in his resignation after months of controversy. During his tenure, Johnson set a record as the prime minister who saw the largest number of MPs in history walk out of his cabinet. In Sri Lanka, the country's embattled president made a hasty exit after thousands of protesters broke into his official residence. The fortunes of the one-time war hero changed dramatically in a country where members of his family had ruled for much of the past 2 decades. And, for good measure, Mario Draghi, Italy's prime minister, tendered his resignation after members of a partner party in his coalition government withdrew their support. Will other leaders suffer damage to their public personas? Watch the stock market for clues. Social mood regulates the levels of optimism and pessimism in a society, which are reflected in that of the society's stock market and in its attitudes and actions towards leaders. In other words, stocks and the popularity of leaders are related. Buying or selling stocks and liking or disliking a leader spring from the same unconscious source, social mood. Also in this month's issue of The Socionomist, we talk about how some billionaires are getting turned into frozen treats. More on the rocky events that continue to fall on Elon Musk, what to expect for trends in stolen art and artifacts when social mood turns more negative, and how the shadow of the bear is growing in Eastern Europe. Read it all instantly when you become a Socionomics Premier member. Thank you for watching.